welcome to StudyKwik. Today we'll explain air pressure and the three important altimeter settings every pilot needs to know: QNH, QFE, and QNE. These help ensure accurate altitude readings and safe flight. What is air pressure? Air pressure is the weight of air pushing down on Earth. As you go higher, air gets thinner and pressure drops. That's why mountaintops have less air and why aircraft use air pressure to measure altitude. Standard sea level pressure is 10,013.25 hectopascals, or 29.92 inches of mercury, NHG. How does the altimeter work? An altimeter works like a barometer, measuring static air pressure outside the plane and converting it to altitude. Since pressure changes with weather, pilots adjust settings to get accurate altitude readings. The three key settings: QNH sets your altimeter to show height above mean sea level, MSL. At an airport, your altimeter shows the airport's elevation on the ground. Pilots use QNH for takeoff en route and approaches because charts reference MSL. QFE makes your altimeter read 0 on the runway, showing your height above that airfield. Used mainly in military or aerobatic flights. Less common commercially since it requires resetting at each airfield. QNE is the standard pressure setting, 1013.25 hectopascals, or 29.92 inches, used above the transition altitude. Pilots switch to QNE so all planes share the same reference, flying at flight levels like FL 350, 35,000 feet standard pressure. Transition altitude and level. After takeoff, pilots use QNH for accurate terrain clearance. At transition altitude, they switch to QNE for standardization. On descent, they switch back at transition level for accurate approach altitude. This keeps flights safe and orderly, both near ground and at cruising heights. Why accurate settings matter. Wrong altimeter settings can cause altitude errors. Flying too low risks terrain impact. Flying too high risks other aircraft separation. Correct settings keep you safe. Summary: QNH, altitude above sea level, standard for most flying. QFE, height above airfield, mostly special ops. QNE, standard pressure above transition altitude for flight levels. Use the right setting at the right time for safe, accurate flying. Thanks for watching. If this helped, please like, share, and subscribe to StudyKwik for simple aviation lessons. To support us, scan the barcode on the next screen to donate. Every bit helps us create free aviation content. Fly safe. See you next time.